bangers, bangers for Christmas. Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Cody Wilson with Treasure Valley Weather HQ. Like, share, comment where you tuning in from. It's so good to see you guys. Are you ready for some snare? Because it's coming. Jim, hello, Tanner in Boise, Kathy in Ontario, Kimmy in Vale, my stomping grounds, Jerry in Fruitland, Larry, Angie in Baker City, Jamie in New Plymouth, Mindy, Notice, Curtis, Parma, Linda in Vale. Yes. And I hope you guys are ready for snow, because this storm coming in tonight is not the only opportunity for snow that we're going to have this week. I have a lot to talk about. So keep smashing the like button, keep smashing the share button, and keep letting me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Let's get down to business. Let me share my screen. All right. So this is what we got going on. The National Weather Service has decided to expand a winter weather advisory to include the entire Treasure Valley and going into western portions of the Magic Valley. So this is going to include Harney County, Malheur County, the Weezer River Basin, the Upper Treasure Valley, the Lower Treasure Valley, and the western portions of the Magic Valley. Okay. In Oregon, this is going to be in effect from 5 p.m. Saturday to 11 a.m. Sunday. That's for above the valley floors. For the Treasure Valley itself, this is going to be in effect from 11 p.m. tonight to 11 a.m. Sunday. Okay. I also want you to note down there at the bottom that there is a potential for a mix or change to sleet and freezing rain, which is going to wreak havoc on the roads. I'm going to explain the situation and what kind of setup you need in order to produce sleet and freezing rain. I've got a nice little handy dandy graphic for you that I'm going to show you. It's going to explain everything in intricate detail, but winter weather advisories in effect tonight and going into the day on Sunday. The reason why there are not advisories up for the Boise and West Central Mountains, as well as Grant County and Baker County, or just the Elkhorns and the Blues in general, is because the National Weather Service, when they're making forecasts, snowfall has to reach certain criteria in order for winter weather products to be issued. So what the National Weather Service is saying here is that they are not expecting enough snow in the Boise and West Central Mountains, as well as Baker County, to warrant issuing a winter weather advisory. It doesn't mean you're not going to see snow in the mountains. You are. They just don't think there's going to be enough to warrant issuing an advisory. So that's why there's no advisories up in the mountains, at least not yet. First of all, let me get some housekeeping out of the way. I have amazing business sponsors that make this all possible, okay? I volunteer my time, okay? I am a one-trick pony when it comes to being a freelance meteorologist, and the way I'm able to make a living and do this for you guys and give you access to this information absolutely free is because of amazing business sponsors that are local there in the Treasure Valley. So Eric Turner and Candace have been so good to me. Eric is a entrepreneurial machine. He is currently promoting Boise Wedding Productions. So, hey, couples, if you're looking for a wedding date in 2023 and need an expert in the field to document it for you, pictures, videos, Eric's your guy. He's a consummate professional. He's worked with the media in the Treasure Valley for years. Now he's out of the media and working on his own, and there's nobody better than Eric. So go to BoiseWeddingProductions.com to see what Eric has available if you're looking to document that special day in 2023. Andrew over at Gutter Done. With all this moisture that we're going to be receiving, there's many of you that are going to have to address your gutters. Andrew's your guy. GutterDoneIdaho.com. I think he's running a promotion right now for people that book with him exclusively through Treasure Valley Weather HQ. So information's there, GutterDoneIdaho.com. And you can also call him for a free estimate. And then the folks at Stanwood Riggs and Accounting in Caldwell. Tax season is coming. Tax season is coming. These guys are so cool. They're great people, and they're really good at what they do, especially when it comes to helping you get the most out of your deductions. So StanwoodRiggs.com in Caldwell if you're looking for a CPA or other accounting firm to help you with your taxes. All right, that's out of the way. Let's talk about the snur. Right now, my forecast is unchanged. I'm forecasting 4 to 10 inches in the mountains. This is for Oregon and Idaho, okay? 2 to 5 inches on the valley floors. Now, let's go into specifics. Timing. Best window for accumulating snow here on the valley floors is going to be midnight tonight to noon on Sunday. I think it's going to snow most of the day and going into Sunday night for the mountains. Make sure if you haven't already done so, please bookmark tripcheck.com and 511.idaho.gov for road conditions and webcams. I don't know how this is going to impact flights in and out of Boise, so check ahead with your airlines if you're flying out tomorrow. That's the best info I have for you as regarding airlines. Snow could mix with or change to rain, sleet, or freezing rain, favoring the upper Treasure Valley around Nampa, Boise, Eagle, Kuna, going over the highlands into Mountain Home and into the Magic Valley afternoon on Sunday. And the reason why is because this is going to be what we call an overrunning event where warmer air overruns the colder air that's trapped on the valley floor. One thing I also want to mention is we're not expecting much in the way of accumulation, specifically in Magic Valley. Okay. So even though there's a winter weather advisory out for the Magic Valley, I believe that's going to be for sleet and freezing rain, not because we're expecting much in the way of snowfall. So if you're traveling through the Magic Valley tomorrow, no, you're not. Unless you absolutely have to, because I do think we're going to see some precip in the Magic Valley tomorrow afternoon, and it could be snow, sleet, or freezing rain, which is going to play havoc on the roads. And then there's also the possibility here in the Treasure Valley tomorrow afternoon that snow could mix with or change to sleet and freezing rain, and this is why. In order to get snowfall in the Treasure Valley, the entire column of air from the cloud base to the ground has to be at or below 32 degrees. That's the sweet spot. 32 degrees is freezing cold. Okay? So to get snur, you have to be at or below 32 degrees throughout the entire column of air. Well, what happens if you get sleet? You get warmer air because it's less dense. It overruns the top of colder air, which is more dense, trapped here on the valley floors. And as the snow falls out of the cloud base, the droplets will partially melt and then refreeze, forming ice before it reaches the ground. And that's how you get sleet or ice pellets. Freezing rain, the majority of the column of air is above freezing. So as the snow falls out of the cloud base, it melts. And it's rain all the way down to the ground, but the surface is still below freezing. The air temperature is still below freezing. So yes, it's raining, but it freezes instantly on contact, and that's when the roads turn into ice skating rinks. And then, of course, all rain is when the entire column of air from cloud base to ground is above 32 degrees. I think we may have some issues tomorrow with sleet and freezing rain as warmer air overruns the top of some of this colder air. And I'm going to show you, let me back out of this real quick. I want to show you the current satellite image. Want to show you the direction that the storm is coming in from. Let me refresh. If you're just joining me, and you haven't seen this video in its entirety yet, that is okay. I will repost this in its entirety. Of course, the website would be down as I'm trying to show you guys a satellite image. Of course, that's the great government for you, is nothing works when you want it to. Any hoodles, if you're just joining, keep commenting where you're watching from and then like and share so that we can bump this video up in the algorithm. I'm just really concerned there will be a lot of people on the roads tomorrow when they shouldn't be, and that we're just going to be playing demolition derby on the roads tomorrow afternoon, or even starting tomorrow morning and going into tomorrow afternoon. But I want to show you guys what this looks like on the forecast model. So let me back this up a little bit. And this is basically now, so this is the last run that came in an hour or two ago from the North American model. It's one of the high resolution models that I like to use. And as we loop this forward, you're going to see the moisture move into the region from the southwest. This is going to be around 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So temperatures are going to be in the 20s to low 30s. So it will be cold enough for snow initially. So when you wake up in Burns tomorrow morning, it'll be snowing. In fact, most locations here here in Eastern Oregon and going into the Treasure Valley will be snowing when you wake up tomorrow morning. And then as I loop this forward going throughout the morning, the snow will eventually get into Baker County. It'll get into the Boise and West Central Mountains. And then you'll notice right here, there's a little bit of pink. So if green is rain and blue is snow, then pink is sleet and freezing rain. So thank you. I'm being fed dinner by my roommate. Isn't that splendiferously amazing of him? Everyone say thank you, Bob. Oh, they can't hear you. You can't hear them. But I'm well taken care of. So thank you, Bob. Because I gotta eat. But I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So pink means sleet and freezing rain. Okay. So if you're looking at a model, a forecast model, just remember green is rain, blue is snow. Pink could be a combination of sleet or freezing rain or both. Okay. So, long story short, snow at all elevations initially. And then as we go into tomorrow afternoon, as the bulk of the precipitation with the deformation zone of this storm moves into the northern, into our northern zones, then at times, especially here in the Magic Valley, we could see periods of sleet and freezing rain. And then going into tomorrow night, snow is going to continue into the mountains as the low wraps up here in the Boise and West Central Mountains and then eventually ejects off to the east. I think the Treasure Valley will get dry slotted tomorrow night and going into Monday morning, while snow continues in our northern zones going into Monday morning. And then behind the storm system, we could see some snow showers going into Monday. So it's going to be a very eventful 24 hours to say the least. And then the last thing I want to show you before I let you go is the long range forecast. And obviously this is the storm on the GFS, which is showing the same thing as the NAM. But the GFS allows me to go much farther into the future, up to 2 weeks in advance, even though I don't like forecasting much past 10 days. The GFS allows us to go out to 14 days. So I'm only going to focus on the next 7 days. Okay. As I loop this forward, obviously we get rid of this storm. There's another piece of energy here in Northern California that I think is going to miss us to the south. It's going to take a more southern trajectory into the Four Corners and the desert Southwest. So we're not going to have to worry too much about that. Snow showers will continue into Monday with, it looks like some partial drying Tuesday and Wednesday. And then this bad boy right here. A cold front's going to be moving into the region sometime during the day on Thursday and Friday, and notice it is all blue. So it will be cold enough, at least for right now, for snow to be at all elevations with our next storm system Thursday and into Friday of this upcoming week. It eventually clears out by Saturday, and then bam, there's another storm system right behind it. And then Saturday going into Sunday, it's a lot more blue. Okay, so let's recap, and then another potential storm next week, but we're getting too far out for my comfort zone. I'm going to stick with just this upcoming week, and I want to recap real quick before I let you guys go. So snow moves in overnight tonight into the day on Sunday. 4 to 10 inches in the mountains, generally 2 to 5 here on the lower valley floors. I think there will be less in the Magic Valley where, who's that guy? What's he doing? Ooh. Any hoodles. I think there will be more sleet and freezing rain than anything else in the Magic Valley. And then at some point tomorrow afternoon, on or afternoon, there could be portions of the Treasure Valley, especially around Ontario, Vail, Payette, Fruitland, Caldwell, even getting into Emmett, so Gem County, could mix with sleet or freezing rain at times tomorrow. And if that happens, then watch out, get the hell off the roads. And then this clears out Sunday night, at least on the valley floors. Snow continues into the mountains into Monday. And then snow showers will be most prevalent in the mountains, with scattered snow showers here on the valley floors going through Monday. Our next storm system, Thursday and into Friday, with the potential for more snow at all elevations. And then behind that storm, another potential snowmaker for Saturday and into Sunday. I have my work cut out for me. So just be patient with me. I will keep you updated like I always do. Please like and share so that we can reach more people. And then I will post this video in its entirety on the Facebook page when we are done. It's also available on YouTube. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and attention. I'm going to go check out whatever the hell that is. And we will talk tomorrow. You guys be safe, stay healthy, take care of each other, and don't be dum dums. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye.